Okay. 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 There you go. God damn, we had to start this shit all
Wow, wow.
over.
Hold on.
Jeez. Here we go. Okay, people, y'all back, y'all back. What's up? What's up? What's up? Y'all back, y'all back. What's up? Now, motherfuckers is tapping the fuck in. Jeez.
I still
Oh, look, she
see
got the
Anna.
hair down. Know what I'm saying? She went put
She
some
went
lip
from here
gloss
to
on the
yeah,
lips.
yeah.
There she go. Okay, it's been okay. So it's been a while. So for the people who have never seen her on my live, or for those who never seen me on hers, I'm too deep. You know, the Southern President. I ain't gotta say too much. You'll figure it out. But you introduce yourself.
Okay, hello y'all. I'm Shelby, the queen of Minnesota. They love me, they hate me, they want me, they need me. You feel me?
Ooh,
I'm
shit.
smart, I'm pretty, I'm tall, and I'm bad as fuck.
You tall? How tall are you?
5'11".
You 5'11"? You know what's now? Fun fact. This whole time I've been, seeing you on and off on this
Uh-huh.
internet shit. I never knew you was fucking 5'11". So you real deal model height. Like,
Should I show y'all?
yeah, give him a, give him
Okay.
a, give him a,
Let's give
yeah,
y'all a little show. A good shout out shit.
yeah, good show, a good show. They ain't know you 5'11". That's a tall glass of water for sure, for sure. You know what I'm saying?
You
For
can't
sure.
really see, but
But we can see, like, cause where the ceiling at and where your head at.
see, I'm
You,
tall and I got body, so it's like,
oh, okay, okay,
they
okay,
love me. They
okay,
love me.
okay. They say if you are humble, sweet, and kind, and have an angelic heart, you're the total package. You
And
think
I
you got
do.
all
I am the total package. That's
the
why they
top?
love me and they hate me.
Okay, so that's a good starting point. Like, cause I always, and I'm gonna ask you this on some real shit because it's 2026. A lot of girls feel like they're attractive. A lot of girls feel like they're beautiful. A lot of girls feel like they got the body. So, like, for you, somebody who I think they got a lot of that, who's also intelligent, what do you feel like is missing in most of these girls who feel like they are bad bitches?
Who aren't?
Hmm.
Mm, I mean, it's a little hard for me to say that because I can only live by my way. But honestly, like, it'd be like insecurities because I have a lot of friends who are friends with me, or were my friends, I should say, and
Mm.
they're just lacking like their confidence and they're insecure some way because it'll be like hard to be friends with me just because they don't, look like me. And it's like, but you are so beautiful in your own way. Otherwise, I wouldn't even be friends with you.
Right, right. So that be the thing. Like, bitches be bad till they get around a motherfucker who's confident and secure in themselves and in more ways than just how they look. And so when they start hanging with you or getting around you, you like, oh, okay, I see the flaws and the holes and what you missing. Like, it's mindset more than anything.
Definitely mindset for sure.
Okay, okay, I can rock with that. So since we got everything going now, people starting to tap in. Y'all make sure y'all send this live to your partners, to your friends, cause we gonna talk some shit. We gonna ask some questions. We gonna have a little fun. Every time I think I had a live with her, it's always been an entertaining one. So
Yeah.
she more than look. She entertaining too. She could talk her shit. So I'm gonna ask you this: when you dealing with a dude, what's the instant turn off? Mm.
Wanting to have sex quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Like you gotta
What?
ease into it, be a player a little bit. Like
Mm. Boss. I'm a roll with that one too. I think that's one of the things that attracts women to me the most because I'm capable of doing it. So
yeah.
like I found out young, even though like I ain't never had a hard time like getting some pussy. But I noticed like when girls are really attractive and you can keep it cool and you can keep it smooth and you ain't pressed about it, they want to give it to you more. So she's
Yeah.
trying to give y'all niggas some free game, bro. Just don't be so pushy. Don't be so ready soon as you meet her to try to jump down her pants. If she really want to fuck you, she go. Matter of fact, what's some of the ways you let a dude know that you want him without saying you want him? Because I
Like in a
think dudes
sexual
don't know the
way.
signal. Yeah, because I think maybe dudes don't peep the signal sometimes and they be pushing it and it's like you slowly giving them signals and they missing the hint or they don't get like you're on the right track, just chill.
Shit. Some of the ways that a girl wants to fuck is if she's kind of giving you them eyes, like she's just very in tune with you.
Mm.
If she's kind of like clenching at the body movements, everything.
I'll clenching with the
Don't get
body.
me started.
Okay,
I'm over
okay.
here feeling this shit.
Okay, that's cool though. I get what you're saying though. Go ahead, go ahead.
um, if she's texting back quick, if she wants to hang out, like shit like that.
Okay, that's 100, and I'm happy you said that because I think a lot of dudes don't get the picture when girls don't text them back like fast enough. And for me, like I'm one of them dudes. Like if you ain't keeping the conversation going, I'ma pick up the hint and I'ma just fall back. I didn't have bitches tell me like you fall back like super fast, and they could have genuinely been busy. But I don't never want to come across like I'm trying to push you to do something that you don't want to do when it come to like just getting up with me. And I feel like a girl really want to fuck with you. She gonna be trying to, hey, what you doing tomorrow? What's up? Like, what you trying to just link? And then dudes be reaching out to girls like 5, 6 texts in a row, and she ain't responded once, bro. Like once she ain't told
Right.
you, maybe next week, maybe next month, like nothing.
Yeah, literally.
Have you been in those scenarios?
Where what?
What dude hitting you up back to back and you just ignore him?
It really be like if I have other options too, or like if it's beneficial for me, like if he's texting back to back to back, like he might have some benefits, so I'll hit him up when I want to in that time if I need him.
Oh, she giving y'all a little free game on how a motherfucker be operate. So like, what's
But
the
also, a
difference?
girl might be interested, but not interested for real. Cause like even right now, I got a guy who be texting my phone, like, and he'll double text, and I'll respond, but like, I'm not really like on that with you. Like,
What you think he on? Is he just on hanging now, or is he trying to get in your pants? Which one you think more important right now?
probably just linking and being around my energy. I mean, a lot of men just, I don't know, you either woke or you not. You know what I mean? As a woman, you're either woke or you're not. There's literally you either woke or you not. So it's like I can put in perspective when I wasn't woke, but I'm woke now. So it's like I can put in perspective being woke, and it's like I don't have time to just be having hoes and a roster and talking to multiple men because it's like my life is too serious. Like, is we finna get married or not? Like,
Mm, I feel you. I feel you. On point, Reese. What's up with it? Okay, good. Another good question. What's your type of vibe if you are gonna go out with a dude? Would you be on some yacht shit? Like, are you the over the top type of girl? Are you the private chef type of girl? Or are you, man, we could just do something simple. We could just hang, go bowling, what like what's your vibe?
um, I'm a very authentic person, so I can get with like the little things in life, and I like you feel me. Like I appreciate the struggle, and I think there's beauty in fucking dead plants. But I also am a bougie ass bad bitch who deserves to be showing off, and you got the times clicking before you got to buy me a Range Rover. So
Mm, Do you feel like you've ever been like the side chick? Do you feel like you've ever been the second or third option to a dude that you dealt with? And were you okay with being that option?
um, when I wasn't woke, it was like I didn't really know. Like I could have been, but I didn't really know. There's probably signs, but I really didn't know. You feel me? Now being woke, if there are signs, I can determine if I care or not. Like, okay, I'll play that role. because you're gonna have some benefit from me. But like, if I don't want to play that role, I'm gonna ignore you, or I'm not gonna play that role.
Okay, so that you is saying in certain scenarios you are okay with playing that role.
I mean, look, all men cheat, okay? All men cheat. All men are dogs. All men are, find your loser and just make sure he not beating your ass, using you. You feel me? Like, find your loser. Like, just find your loser and love him. But
Hmm.
just make sure he's not treating you like a piece of shit.
Ocean Pink said she said good answer. She liked your answer on that one.
Oh, thank
Um,
you.
so in saying what you just said, you said an interesting statement, which was like, "All men cheat, find your loser." I understand where you were going with it, but at the same time, for a man like me who doesn't cheat and just tells it like it is, because he gonna let you know up front. What is the difference in dealing with a man who says, I'm not gonna lie, I am gonna tell you I got this other chick? Like, how do you handle a situation like that? Is it just a straight up, oh, I can't fuck with that? Or is it the similar situation? Like, I can fuck with it if it benefits me.
Yeah, I mean, every woman's different. If a woman accepts that that's the what she's willing to handle and she can handle that, she has the capacity, then she has the capacity. Like Blueface and Nevaeh. Like Nevaeh, she pregnant. She claims she got this capacity for Blueface without here cheating, running back and forth with his baby mamas. Like that's what she accepts. There's also a lot of people on the internet trolling her. Like I would have left 10 years ago. So it's like it's all personal preference. I can't speak for just one woman. I know for me, I already accept the fact that men cheat. So it's like find your loser and love them.
But again, it ain't cheating if you telling her. What wouldn't
Yeah.
that make him a
But that's
winner?
rare. But that's rare because most men want to be sneaky. Like most men, and they do it because that's what makes them feel like a man. You want as a man, you don't want to be like, hey baby, I'm about to go fuck this girl. Like, is that okay? Like you rather just go do it.
I think, see, first of all, if you're dealing with different women, you ain't finna be announcing what you finna do sexually with another girl anyway.
Yeah.
I think respectfully, like for me, I'm just speaking from experience. I don't know what the next nigga do, because you're right. It might be some dudes out there to do that, and to me that's corny.
Mhm.
But like, I ain't never had to be in a situation where just because I got 3, 4 girls in my life, I had to tell which one or another one what I was finna do with my dick with the other one. Because it's respect. It's just like he giving her whatever time he give her. I see you when you get back. I ain't got no questions to ask. That ain't my business. Long as you making sure I'm good, I'm good. The
Yeah.
problem might arise if something happened that make a motherfucker not be good. But other than that, I ain't got. The only time the concern will come up is if you doing some shit to where you ain't taking care of your business properly. And I think that's where
Exactly.
the jealousy and the bullshit and the drama. But it's like a man's man is the type of man who like, bitch, mind your business. That ain't your business. Don't even worry about that. I'm gonna be honest about what I got going on, but I'm not finna every day. Oh, I'm finna go fuck with Keisha. Like right now, I'm finna fuck the shit out of Keisha. Just had to let you know I'm finna fuck. Like who wanna say that? Like who
And
gonna
that's
do some?
exactly the point you made. If you're not handling your business, now you're getting caught up. So find your loser, and let me add to that. Make sure he's handling business, and that's what I meant. Make sure he's not putting his hands on you. He's taking care of you. He's treating you right. He's still giving you your love and whatever the fuck else you need. You feel me? Like if he's not handling business, that's when it's like go find you a different loser who's going to handle business and
That's
still
what making him a
be a
loser. It
typical
became.
man who's going to cheat eventually. And I'm not saying every man cheats. He might cheat once in the relationship, the whole marriage, you know what I'm saying? But like it's bound in the generation we live in to happen and shit, most women ain't even woke to the fact that that's a thing.
That's true. That's true. Most women, and that's why I always give the player perspective, because I know a lot of women aren't used to meeting men like me who just like, okay, this what it is, this how I'm rocking, take it or leave it. Most
Yeah.
men, like you said, would rather just be like, oh, it's you, it's me and you. I love you forever. I'm gonna put 12 kids in you. I never cheat on you. And then a month later, 2 months later, 6 months later, this nigga playing with however many bitches he playing with. So,
Got two baby
in
mamas and
my
shit.
opinion, for any dude that watch me or learn from me or take notes from me, like you ain't really no man in my eyes if you ain't comfortable just being honest. I made post about that before because it was a lot of niggas in the post who were arguing with me like she don't want the truth. They say they want the truth, and then you tell them the truth, and they want to fight. I'm like, nigga, you would avoid all the fighting and the arguing if you just said the truth from the beginning and then let her leave. If she leave after you tell her the truth, nigga, okay, nigga, you save yourself 2, 3 years of problems and baby mama drama for the rest of your life because you told her like, bro, I like having a bunch of bitches. I ain't gonna
But
even
you,
lie to you.
but there's levels to that shit. Most men can't pull that off because they got nothing to offer. So it's like you trying to tell me that you finna go fuck with 10 bitches, but you got no car, you live with your mama, and we go on dinner dates once a month, if even. You feel me? That's a lot different than Drake being like, I got 10 bitches, and you either riding or you not.
hold up. I ain't gonna. Do you think?
Wait,
My
what you
bad,
say?
bro. I
It
had
cut
to
out.
answer to it. I had to answer a text. My bad. Okay. Do you think? Because you brought up Drake, and that's a good person to bring up because I feel like Drake is the type of guy that definitely doesn't mind giving a woman the finer things in life, so to speak, for her to accept that he got other women. Do you feel like that's the only type of guy that most women would go for in dealing with the fact that he has multiple women? Like the guy that's like, hey, I'm gonna spend whatever so you accept this. Or do you think some girls also are cool with accepting it even if he's not like the trickish type?
I mean, I'm so up there that it's like my level of women are not accepting that unless you really taking care of us. I think like women who might be like say prostitutes and they think that her pimp love them. You know what I mean? Like that's a different category
Mhm.
with a lower self esteem, lower resources, lower independence. That kind of shit. So it's like,
Let me say this. What if they a type of girl who may be in that lifestyle, but they do got the money, they do got the resources, but they just don't like that type of man? Cause I've seen that too. I've experienced dealing with some girls who I was like, who was hella smart, had their own money, but they just like the shit out of me because they like me and regular dudes just aren't compatible. Like I can't fuck with no dude who just a lame, so to speak, or
so
I
she's
can
trying
push.
to find in you like, yeah, she's attracted to something you have to offer. It's like
Okay, yeah, that's
she's
first. So they
accept
go back to that.
yeah, she accepting it because it's like you have something to offer. You aren't boring like the other dudes. Maybe you ride around all day, but the other dudes want to be posted up in the crib all day. So she gon' like, I don't know. It's so many levels to it though, because some people like that fast shit, some people don't.
That's true. That's true. Good point. Good point. I see y'all in the chat. She said that's that game ism. Never lie. Keep it 100. She gonna either roll with it or not. Stand on truth and manhood. Okay, I see you. Modern culture, Madero culture. I hope I ain't say it wrong. Did you see Potion Pink said you beautiful? By the way, I don't know if you saw
Oh,
that.
thank you. I can't see it past someone tagging someone with the lock. So
Okay. Yeah,
there's
she
more comments after
complimented.
that.
It was a few. It was a few on point. Reed said keeping it P is not checking out. If he disrespecting y'all agreement, then yeah, he a cheater. I'm looking at some more. Okay. Now, next question I got for you.
Let's
What
see it.
in okay? What's your biggest red flag? Like if you're dealing with a dude, like you already mentioned, motherfuckers lying and how you feel about that. But like, what would you say? Like, man, you do this type of shit, I can't even fuck with you. Like,
Ooh, biggest red flag. Mm, let me think. Red flag in a man. I feel like it really goes deeper than red, like little red flags. Like you gotta know who you are, and you gotta know if your intuition is spiritually like this person has different motives, and then as soon as you feel like that first little, you have to trust your instincts. That's one thing I'm trying to do more is trust my instinct. Like
You
most of
think
the
you
time,
got good instincts or bad ones?
I have overly good instincts, and it's so annoying because I don't know like if it be like true, but then it always ends up true. So it's like I gotta get better at trusting my intuition.
What stops you from trusting your intuition? Do you think you used to do it in the past and it failed you before? Like what's holding you back from
Because
doing it?
intuition is like you just can't see it. Like it's just like, you know what I mean? It's like it's almost like it's like a bubble around you, but you can't see the bubble. So if I can't see it, I don't believe it kind of energy. But then
Mm,
it's like we know light exists and you know what I mean? Like science shit, like we know that shit exists, we just can't see it. But sometimes we're so quick to believe like if we can't see it, we can't believe it. And that's kind of how I am. But I'm getting into my intuition and my energy. I feel energy is too wild, like shit like that, weird shit. But
I agree. Energy is big. I think I think it's like a 50-50 with women, right? Because I feel like some women are really good, like you said, with trusting their intuition, trusting energy, trusting sign, trusting they good, right? But I also feel like it's a certain level of logic that a lot of women don't have, and that creates delusion. So, like, I would say it's 50-50 because I have dealt with some girls who I was like, okay, you good, like your natural intuition is pretty good. But sometimes they let their intuition spin into, I feel like I know everything, and they
yeah,
start to assume everything before they actually have factual logic to support the ideas that they come up with or the thought that they come with. And so when you dealing with, especially dealing with girls who didn't been through like traumatic situations in their life,
mm,
because they have not been a part of much positive shit, or even if they have been a part of some, they done been through so much traumatic shit, especially with other dudes, that by the time they get to a motherfucker like me, it take time for them to rework their brain and be like, hold up, all my logic is based on the type of motherfucker I already dealt with. I don't have enough information about this person or been through enough shit with this person to make this type of logical conclusion. I'm just assuming, oh, because this was fucked up, that was fucked up, this motherfucker was like this. My instinct tells me they're gonna do the exact same shit, and it's always gonna go like that. And it'd be like, hold up. You gotta give me time to show you what type of person I am, what type of mentality I have, and what type of business I stand on before just assuming I'm like the other 27 dudes you done dealt with. You feel me?
that part.
Just saying.
It just be like, I mean, as women and men, we all have characteristics that are the same. So I mean, I think men do it too. They be like, all women are this, all women are that, just the same way we be like, all men are this, all men are that.
To a degree, I'm gonna say me. And my experience is different because I dealt with a lot of women. So like the average man probably is not gonna see it the same way I see it because I got a lot of experience. So I for sure am the opposite of that. I think women are very different when it comes to how they look at things because everybody's situation is different. Upbringings is different. So I done dealt with girls who might have came from two parent homes who had super supportive upbringings, went to college and may think that way. I done had girls who done came from foster homes and they may think one way. I done had girls that had a little bit of both, had a dad, didn't have a dad, had a mom, didn't have a mom. All these different events may create different identities for these people as they get older. And then not just how they was raised, sexually, girls have dealt with different circumstances, right? So like the perspective of a female that might have had two boyfriends from 18 to 26 is naturally loyal, watched her mama fuck with the same dude most of her life. Her perspective of her body and sex and how she thinks the world operates may be totally different from the girl I dealt with who mama didn't fuck with her dad after they did what they did. And she may have seen her mama fucking with a bunch of different dudes as she grew older. And her mama might preach to her, all these niggas ain't shit. And they just gonna leave you with a baby. You see what I'm saying? Like them completely different perspectives. And I think as a dude, you be a fool to assume that all women are the same just based on, man, there's so many factors that can make a female mindset be different. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Potion Peak says the algorithm of a woman. Yeah, the algorithms be different, man. It's a lot of you got sexy red algorithms, you got Maya Angelou algorithms. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit. You got I like Tim's. Tim's is a totally different type of woman. I seen her be like she a virgin and she just waiting.
Yeah, I see
Man, there's
that
so
too.
many dudes want her. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't average. That ain't no everyday shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I feel like she telling the truth.
Yeah, probably. It's her
You
culture.
know? Yeah. You just brought up another factor too. Culture. Culture makes a big difference when it comes to women. So like women from Asian culture, Indian culture, they look at men a lot different from American women.
Mm,
Would you agree with it?
yeah. And I'm a firm believer too, like, as I get older, like, you shouldn't be dating outside of your, like, what you know, kind of like, it's okay to explore, and if it works out, it works out, but you have to know when to remove yourself from situations. Because, like, for me, I was raised in a big old house, always had my own bedroom, you feel me, the suburbs, never had a struggle for food, none of that, got whatever I wanted. And then, sometimes I've messed around with dudes who come from quote unquote the trenches, and it's like,
Quote unquote the trenches.
some of them be fake trench motherfuckers, but
A
yes.
lot of them be fake because they wanna, cause everybody wanna embody what they feel like is cool. So niggas
Yeah.
feel like it's cool to say I'm from the struggle. But go ahead, I'm listening.
But yeah, so sometimes it's okay to explore, but you kind of want to keep it on the general same path, you feel me? Because then the differences just get too big to a point where it's like, now we having troubles because you hating on where I came from, or I'm hating on where you came from, and just little shit like that.
I can see that. I can see that. Or I will say, and I say this, because you may come if you do come from the trenches and you're aspiring to do better, you need to at least deal with people who gonna push you and inspire you to do better. You know what I'm saying? Whether they from the trenches or not. So
They always aspire to do, what I see is they always aspire to do better, but then they still are some way tying themselves into the shit. So it's like you can't aspire to do better if you're some way still tied down to something that's holding you back and holding you in the same predicament. Like that's like me trying to be like, I'm trying to stop doing this, but then I'm still low key doing it or around people. Even I remove myself, but I'm still around. Like you're mentally orbiting that energy still, and you're just bound to get yourself caught up in some shit that still orbits whatever the fuck you're trying to get away from.
I agree with that. That's kind of like a post I made the other day, and I was like, and it wasn't even a shot at nobody. It was I'm just being honest because I done lived a while, and I was just saying that if you 40 plus, not to say it ain't bad at 30 or 27, but I was like, and you still trying to prove to everybody you a street dude, you still trying to like. I'm the gangsterist. I can't wait. You fuck with me, I'm gonna go to jail about it. I'm gonna die about this shit. Like I just use the age 40 because by that time I feel like men mature later than women. Okay, so like a woman may be 28, 30, and I already be like, man, I'm ready to settle down. I'm ready to da 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 da. I'm looking at life like this. And men, especially men that come from where I come from, you know, a nigga be 40, 50 years old trying to prove to you he'll go on a shootout. Nigga be 40, 50 years old still trying to prove, man, you got me fucked up. I'll do this, I'll do that. And it's like, at some point, you got to get to an age where you be like, nah, I got too much to lose to crash out like that.
And that's
And
the
you supposed.
issue. There's too
Mm-hmm.
many people who don't got shit to lose. Like, people don't got shit to lose. I got so much shit to lose. Like, I don't even got time to be trying to address shit. I got so much shit to lose. You feel me? Like I'm thinking about my employers, I'm thinking about my family, I'm thinking about my future, and I'm thinking about my past damn near. You know what I mean? So it's like you just gotta let it go, let it flow.
That's facts. That's fact, and that's I've been in this space for a long time in my life because dealing with the streets, dealing with the game, dealing with taking chances and doing shit that I used to do so much. It got to a point where that shit was constantly inconveniencing my life by the way I was moving. So in a sense, it's like I'm winning in this area, but every time I get to winning, I'm having to take 10 steps backward
Yeah.
because something from the way I'm thinking by moving that way is just constantly bringing me back, bringing me back, bringing
Right.
me back. So I had to get to a point where I was like you said, you got to disconnect from certain friends. You got to stop hanging with certain motherfuckers. You got to start reading more. You got to start putting energy into you that make you be like, it's okay to remove myself from that same type of
Yeah.
shit. And
Yeah.
I think a lot of people don't like to do that. Like I'll unfollow some bullshit in a minute just because I
Yeah.
don't want my brain to keep thinking that's the shit I need to be putting in my life. You know what I'm saying?
And you know, birds of a feather, they flock together. So it's like you are who you hang around. You know what I mean? Like
Facts.
you are who you hang around. So that's why I just try to surround myself around people who lately, you know, I've been climbing up that economic tree with people that I hang myself around, and it's like they're the first ones to give me advice about all the bullshit and be like, them people are never gonna be where you actually are right now, not even where you're gonna be. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, I just be having good shit happening to me, and like I be just be crazy.
It's man,
I
but
be
it
signing a
can.
few NDAs, so I can't really speak on shit. But yeah, it's like that. It's really like that for my life. So it's kind of cool. It's really actually cool.
I think it only get cooler because when you constantly putting yourself in those spaces to attract, those type of people, that type of energy, it could only get better. It only get like you said, it only get worse when you start downplaying the type of people that you fuck with and you find yourself in oddball situations. Like a lot of niggas will tell you be like, man, damn, too, you kind of antisocial. Like I gotta be antisocial. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be wondering, I'll give you an example. I know when I might have first went live with you, I probably had 10, 20,000 followers. I think now I got like 105,000 or some crazy astronomical number compared to what I had then. It's people that have saw that growth and they be like, well, we don't talk as much, or we don't. And I'm like, well, how do you think I'm growing? I have to put my time into learning what it takes to build where I'm trying to go to. You're not gonna understand that because you're not gonna be willing to do all the shit that I'm willing to do
Right.
to
Right.
sacrifice to grow, the mission, do what I'm trying to
Yeah.
do. And I think in any capacity in life, it's like if you wanted to be a boxer, if you wanted to be a lawyer, if you wanted to be, man, they're gonna be like, hey, you need to hang around the best of the best that's doing this shit already. You need to be fucking
Yeah.
with people who gonna push you to be the best at this shit you trying to do. And that ain't gonna happen fucking with motherfuckers sometimes that you may have known your whole life, unfortunately.
Man, I feel like ever since I turned, well, I'm 24, but like it's just like I've lost a lot of people that I swear was going to be at my wedding, that I swear was going to be my kids, you know, uh, whatever. But like, yeah, it's been, but you need to die to grow. So
That's a bar. That's a bar. That's a quote right there. Sometimes you need to die to grow. I definitely read a few books that said you have to kill the old version of yourself for the new one. You have to make room for it. And in my youth, I didn't really get that. Cause I'm like, I'm always gonna be motherfucking me. What the fuck you mean? Kill the old version of me. Like, and I think at heart, I understand I always gotta keep love for where I'm from, where I've been through, what I've been through, the people that love me. Yeah, that's general shit. But it's the mentality that you gotta kill. It's the,
yeah,
what I'm saying? It's the energy that came with where you was when you was 15 or 18 or 21 or 25. And as you keep growing, you adapting to life. You like, damn, I can't bring this same shit with me when I'm trying to get to this space and that space. Do you feel like that's been hard or difficult for you to do considering whatever the 21-year-old version of you was or the 18-year-old version of you was?
I think it was hard probably like a year ago to realize that I'm having to kill the version of myself, but thank God for, like my dad, and just people in my life who tell me that this is literally the cycle of life. And then you, at the time, you don't really want to hear it, but then you realize as you get older. And so now I'm at the point where it's not hard. Now I'm at the point where it's like the cutoff game is so strong. I just cut the umbilical cord on my new child. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's just like, yeah, it's easier.
Do I think what can I say about that? I think that it used to be harder for me. It used to be harder for me because I'm one of them people in school. I was the class clown, right? So I had a bunch of friends, and I knew Madero said, she said, I like this conversation. Oh, we always have good conversations. You got to tune in. It's gonna be some jewels. It's gonna be some funny shit. It's always good conversation. But I appreciate that. Um,
How many views we got? I can't see nothing. How many
how
people are
many views on? How many people on here right now? How many viewers and
how
all?
many people are on here?
It's only like 7 people on here right now, but it's been
Okay.
like 500 people that came through already. Um,
My shit's
got a
stuck at
lighter? Hold up, I'm
14.
looking. Yeah, we'll have for like 14, 15 for the longest. She said, "You're a growing girl. That cutoff game is stronger." Um, I think for me, it was just hard because, like I said, I'm used to being so friendly. In school, I was just like everybody's homie. And then when I graduated, everybody knew me for rapping and all this type of shit. So when I would perform places, I would always have, 30, 40 of my homies with me. When I got in the street, I would always move around with a lot of my partners. And I think as I got older, it took a while for me to understand like all these niggas can't come with you. I'm saying like all these niggas ain't your niggas. And it was really difficult at first because I'm like, no, they are my niggas. But as shit started happening and life shit started happening, like everything revealed itself. Like, no, you don't need to have that nigga. No, you need to stop telling that nigga what type of money you making. No,
Yeah.
that ain't the type of nigga that you need to invite to your house. No, this nigga ain't good for nothing but talking about sports with. Nah, y'all niggas can't do shit but smoke together. Y'all ain't got shit in common no more. You gotta figure out, what in what capacity can I allow this person to be in my life? And then you gotta go on cut. Yeah, I can't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like some niggas I fuck with, I could not see the nigga for 2 years. But when we see each other, it's love. We're gonna have fun and do this and do that. But I can't talk to him every day. He gonna drain my motherfucking energy with the shit he got going on every day. I can't fuck with this nigga on no everyday basis. You ever had friends like that?
Hell yeah, I think everyone serves a purpose. Everybody serves a purpose. And that's okay as long as you're not using it to your advantage in a way. But everyone should, your best friend, you got the one you go out to the club with, you got the one who is you can cry, that can pull up. Like they all serve a purpose as long as it's for the right reasons. Everyone should serve a purpose. I mean, it's hard for
Hmm.
me because it's like I get like a lot of opportunities just based on my beauty, and it's like if I'm in Miami, right, I'm willing to go ride around all day with the guy who has a Lambo and owns 10 businesses. But my friends are like, I just want to go to the bar. I want to just go meet people. And that's hard for me because it's like, I'd rather be around the millionaire right away than trying to go be with the dude who's from fucking New York and he's here with his homeboys just because he looks cute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you looking to find the real level up, not just you leave with a wet pussy, an empty purse, and a story.
And I know I can level up, but when you got people around you who by themselves don't feel that unless they're around you, it's just fucking hard. It's just like, damn, like,
That go back to the confidence thing too, though. You know what I'm saying? Some
right.
motherfuckers don't even have the confidence to see that vision clear enough. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta really believe it. Like I done had partners around me, and I tell them, bro, like I don't feel like it's no woman I can't have if I really want her. That may or may not be true, but you have to think like that when it comes to approaching women and dealing with women. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And she said he's chilling so much, having good conversation. He is fired up some gas. He lit a joint up. Yeah, yeah. I lit my blunt up. We just talking shit. But like for sure, like you gotta embody that with how you move, and I think everybody just don't got that. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna have partners who you go out with, girls you go out with, and y'all probably just attract millionaire motherfuckers, billionaire motherfuckers, because the energy is there, the vibe is there, the class is there, and then you gonna have bitches who you be like, nah, bitch, we just need to go to the club and twerk. That's your lane. Like we ain't gonna attract no real money because bitch, you
Yeah.
too loud and raggedy acting and
Yeah.
that's cool for certain environments. But
And you
bitch,
can't shape people either. Like it'd be like there's been times where I've tried to get my friends in on it and shape them into that, but in the moment they say the wrong fucking thing. Now I'm looking like a weirdo. Now we some weirdos. Now they just damn near good on us. Like
so have you ever had some bitches around you that ran the money away? That ran the bankroll away? Where you
yeah,
like, girl, this motherfucker got a real bag over here and we
yeah,
chopping it up and bitch, you didn't bitch, what are you
yeah,
doing?
absolutely.
Give me a quick story. What happened?
Sure. This was probably like 2022. We in Miami. This
Mm-hmm.
dude, I don't even know how we met him, but oh yeah, we met him just through some mutuals. He owns a yacht club.
Mm,
He got a nice car. He live in a mansion right next across from DJ Khaled. And my
mm,
friend talking about he's weird. He seems like a creep. Like I don't want to spend our whole trip hanging out with him.
mm,
Just all kinds of shit. And I get it though. That's the thing. I get it though. Like you didn't just go spend your money to be here on this trip. You're looking for a vacation. Honestly, I'm looking for an opportunity.
mm.
I live in Minnesota, so it's like I don't get that a lot. You feel me? Like
Yeah, you don't get to be in the spaces and places with people who got this type of shit going
let me
on
be
all the time.
outside. Let me be outside every single day in LA, which has happened at the grocery store. I'm running into the dude who just crazy shit. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I get what you're saying though. Being from where you from, the opportunities aren't nearly as explosive as they would be somewhere like a Miami or LA or even probably like a New York. You know what I'm saying? Like certain cities is just you looking right, you moving right, you gonna get an opportunity.
But that's the thing. You got to be grounded. Like you got Tati. I think that's her name. You heard what she was
Who
Boston.
name?
Tati, that one she was fucking with. I think Boston Richie, right?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. What
So
about him?
Tati, she 18, 19, 20, something like that. You feel me? She got all the nice shit, but they looking at her like a tool. Like, who's gonna hit next? Who, you know what I mean? She doesn't really got much going for herself. The only one who really came up off that shit is like Jada Wada and Ari Fletcher. Like, there ain't been like Blueface's baby mama. She's trying to come up off that shit, but it's like you don't have anything going for yourself. So for me, once I get my independence established, I'm becoming a nurse practitioner. That's when I can go move to New York and then walk around like, what's next? Because if nothing happens, then I know I always have something to fall back on. Right now, being in school and trying to go play that game is just too dangerous.
I feel you. I feel you. I understand. So, in your head, what would be the ideal type of dude that would make you be like, fuck all these dudes? Like in your head, and you know this ain't got nothing to do with what sounds logical to anyone else. This is what Shelby said. This, if I could make me a guy, this is what he would look like. This is what he would talk like. This is what he would think like. This is a, you know what I mean? Like,
Well, one thing I'll never do again is be in a struggle love. Like, I'll never be, I was in a struggle love kind of relationship where it's like, you looking at his
hold up, that's a new term. What the fuck is the struggle of?
struggle love,
Okay.
where it's like you looking at the potential of y'all. So it's like, maybe we're gonna get rich and we're gonna make it, and right now we don't have it. Like I'll never be in a struggle. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like
But do you think that's possible? I mean, it's plenty of situations that have went from nothing to something. So
Right.
I don't want people to think that you just basically saying that you can't build anything with someone. But I think you're also saying like some motherfuckers just all they do is struggle. They never do the coming up part.
But there's levels to it. Like a woman like me, it doesn't make sense for me to be trying to struggle with a man when I can go be with a man who's already very well established. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it makes sense for certain people to be in a struggle love where they have this fantasy to make it up out the mud together and get
Mm-hmm.
rich. But for someone like me, I don't have to do that. So my ideal man is tall, of course.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Got
Yeah,
some
because you
muscles
five
on.
eleven, he can't be too short. Yeah, that
Yeah,
ain't
no,
gonna
he
work.
got muscles. He looked good. He's established career wise. He wants to help me. He got
So
some
when you say
good.
career rise, he gotta have a career. A street dude got no chance.
Yeah, no.
Y'all heard it. So if you're a street dude, it ain't gonna work with her.
It
Go
ain't
ahead.
gonna work at all. I mean, I think they're fun, but they're just fun for them. Like I won't even give you I won't even give you pussy. Like you can look good, you ain't getting this pussy.
Okay, continue. What else?
He likes to go on dates. Like, I need excitement. Like, a lot of men like that Netflix and chill, or like, let's sit inside, or like, if you're trying to link on the first day, just coming over to my crib, it's never gonna happen. Take me on a date.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you do that boring shit when you're in a relationship. That's boring shit.
Mm-hmm.
For the first 6 months, we should be going out and doing shit, and I should be showing off, and I need to see how we interact in public, because any man I'm with I make look good. Like every relationship I've ever been in, everyone's always like, y'all look so good together, y'all look so good together. No, baby, I make him look good, period.
Ooh, shit. So have you ever dealt with a dude who you felt like made you look good as well? Because I think that could be a problem too. Like, okay, you attractive, but what happens when you deal with somebody who I use an example as myself, who like, okay, if I go out with a female, I'm gonna make her look good too. What happens when you feel like you dealing with a dude who, like, because a lot of dudes, I say this, a lot of dudes have the money, right? But they might not have the swagger. They might not have the appearance that when they go out, they can command attention like you can command attention without it just being about I'm the rich guy in the room. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, I feel like I can damn near walk in anywhere and a bitch gonna be like, who's it? You see what I'm saying? So have you ever dealt with a guy who you felt like that about?
No, because there's really levels to it. Like there really is. Like even for me and you, say we walked into a room together, everyone's gonna be like, damn, like he looked good because he got this badass bitch on him. Like I'm not even trying, like you know what I
But
mean.
I'm saying that may be true, but I'm saying if you
The only
subtracted
man who
you,
would make me look like I would look good because I'm with him is someone on the level of Drake, on the level of he got chains, he got nice clothes, he wears designer, like you can tell he smells like money. That's the
mhm.
only man that would ever make me look like I'm lucky to have him.
Well, how can I put it? Let me say this. Even though you may feel like, okay, this man don't necessarily make you look good per se or better, it is a drastic difference from a man who's capable of looking good with or without you. You see what I'm saying? So, for instance, the only reason I brung me up is meaning if I subtract you and I go in a room, I can still leave with bad bitches.
But
Whether I,
it's a different type of what you're getting though. Like the bad bitches you're getting might be I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I really don't. It's a feeling like it's just like women want you more when you're with some pretty shit because it's like, oh, what does he have to offer? Like what makes her want to be with him? You know
Mhm.
what I mean? But
I
when you
can
know
agree
that
with that too.
when
It's
you
definitely been times that I feel like because I went out with an attractive girl, it was more attractive girls that was interested. Like, oh, how did he get her? I wonder what he does that makes her want to fuck with him. I do
And
definitely
even the
agree.
men think that.
Yes.
Damn, what is it about him that he can get her?
Mm-hmm.
But there's never been a man that I'm walking around with where they're like, oh, most men I walk the men that I have walked around with. I'm not saying like I'm saying more dated. It'd be like, why is she with him? Like, why is she with him? Like,
Mm-hmm.
what is she doing? She's so much better than that. Like, I don't think they'd be saying that if I was with someone very high level.
Well, the thing is, this is why I say this. The thing is, when you deal with a man like how you bring up Drake. Okay, Drake is cool because he's famous and has money and that's a good example because he is desirable. But I'm saying you can supplement being desirable without it necessarily being Drake. So true enough, there are levels to being like desired, right? Like you could be like Drake or Future or be famous. But what I'm saying is, for me, I understand that even if you're not like a famous person, you could be a desired person by women.
You can be desired, but it's mostly a friend. It's like, you feel me? Like, where do you live? What does your house look like? You feel me? When people see beyond the desire, it's always a different situation. The desire lessens. You feel me? Like, it's
Mm.
like you come to my crib, you see my car, you see what I do for work. It's like the desire doesn't go down. Actually, it increases. You might see the man who is desirable, but then you really tap in. You're like, oh, he's kind of crazy. Oh, he's still stuck on his ex-girlfriend. Oh, like it just knocks down the level. And I'm not saying that's all men, but
That's all I'm trying to make sure you understand. Not all men are like that.
yeah.
There are men that do exist that are desirable, not just because they're famous, or not just because they have $10 million, or not just because they wear designer every day. There
Well, the
are
only men
still
I desire are men like that.
okay, that's cool. And
Yeah.
I'm not knocking you for that. I'm just saying there are men that exist, whether it's to you, but to other women who may still feel like just how you feel. Like,
But that's the thing. They only are desirable to a certain population, to their type of people, like, to whatever they're desirable about. What might be desirable. A lot of times, girls and their friends have very different types. Like me and my friends all the time, I'll be, girl, he's so cute. They'd be like, we got very different types. Like I've heard it multiple times. So it's like
mhm.
the desirability level is different for everybody, but there is generally a category of men that are desirable to most women.
I think it's easier for a woman to be desirable based off straight looks because a man is thinking with most of the time strictly sexual desirability. So,
Yeah.
right, if a woman walk in the room, she got a pretty face, a nice ass, some nice titties. It's very convenient for a man to desire her without her ever saying one word.
Yeah.
Whereas a man who may halfway, he may look good, have nice hair, be strong, whatever, and a woman still might be like, but is he smart? Or but is he rich?
Yeah.
Or but is he woo 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 woo? A female could be fine as hell and be dumb as hell. And a man might desire the shit out of her and chase the shit out of her all motherfucking day without her having any of the extra characteristics that you discuss you may feel like you have. Like a bitch could be most of the top models, top content creator women don't check all them boxes. Just being
Yeah.
honest. They may be fine as fuck. Listen to him talk in an interview. Listen to him try to have an intelligent conversation like we having right now. And you'll be like, oh. You see what I'm saying? So when I'm bringing up desirability for a man, that's why I bring out the intrinsic factor more than just the money factor because I'm just going off of my experiences. I've seen girls who may have a lot of money or have a lot of intelligence or have a lot of looks, but their desire level changes based on other factors because they like, damn, I may not have met a man that talks like this. Or
Yeah.
damn, I never met a man who could control his dick like this. Or damn, I never met a man who's talented like this. And whatever those reasons might be, more the reasons why she's attracted to that specific man, more so than just how he look or how much money he got. Cause she like, man, we got a different type of bond. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts. I definitely feel you on that one.
You get me? Like I feel like part of the reason you may have dealt with, even though you don't feel like it now, the struggle relationships that you did mention, I'm pretty sure there were other things about those guys that you liked outside of at that time money. You feel me? If you said you was willing to struggle with that man at that time in your life, even though you had access to the finer things, you chose him based on other factors other than money, correct?
Yeah, but then you gotta wake up and realize you can get those things in someone else too.
True. I ain't saying you can't, but I'm saying there was a time in your life where you thought like that.
Yeah, maybe.
It had to, because you just said that's why you're
You
not
know, I
doing it
ain't
no
trying to
more.
admit shit.
I'm just saying you said that's why you ain't doing it no more. So I'm just saying you're in so many words making my argument. Although you may not think like that no more, there was a time in your life where you was like, I fuck with him because of his vibe, or I fuck with him because I like how he dress, or I fuck with him because he make me laugh. You may have dealt with them situations, didn't like how they turned out, and chose to turn into the female who like, okay, I ain't fucking with no more niggas unless they got this and this and this and this.
Right.
But I am saying, regardless how attractive you are, smart you are, this you are, that you are, clearly there was a time where you was like, man, I ain't really tripping on that. If we vibe like this, I fuck with you. It took bullshit to get you to the space where you like, unless you got this, I ain't fucking with you.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like my first ex, he was lived over north, slept on the floor, lived with his dad, and worked at Amazon. You feel me? And I loved his vibe. We had great energy. But looking back, I could find that vibe and energy in a man who wasn't living over north, sleeping on the floor, and with his dad working at Amazon.
And it ain't nothing wrong with it. I
Yeah.
ain't knocking you for that.
But he's still very desirable, probably to a lot of women. So it's
Exactly.
like, yeah.
Exactly. That is not, that is my point. That is what I meant. So, for any woman that wind up watching this, a dude that wind up watching this, I'm just saying two things can be true. Although, it's gonna be women who gonna be like, hey man, I ain't fucking with you unless you got XYZ. It depends on their situation, depends on what they've been through and what space of life they may be in, where they like, well, right now, what's more important to me are these things. You in a phase of life where now you feel like, okay, I done my plan, my this, my that. I'm serious about XYZ. So therefore I ain't accepting nobody who don't bring XYZ to the table. And I ain't knocking you for that. I feel the same way about goddamn shit women I deal with, because it's women that I dealt with in the past who I wasn't tripping on them boxes or certain things. I was just like, you cool, you can do this, you do that, you fine. Cool. Now I like my peace. So it be a lot of shit that I don't accept just because I feel like, man, she finna fuck my piece up. Like this bitch is gonna be a problem. To me, that's almost more important than money, because I've been getting money. Money
Yeah.
is cool. Like I can get some money and but I ain't trip. Like I can travel whenever I want. I can buy what I like or what I want if I want it. That's cool. But if you come into my life and you fuck up my peace, oh, I can't, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you 1000%.
Cause
Have you been
like
my
when your
cousin?
peace, oh, go ahead, go ahead. But for those that still watching, when motherfuckers come in your life and they fuck up your peace, that's gonna fuck up your money too. Like you less creative, you less motivated. Like this shit wind up playing a part on how you get your money. You got a motherfucker around you who just be draining you and shit. Like, ugh.
What's the comments talking about?
Oh, somebody said that there was a phase, a part of growth that you was going through. And they just say we all are fools before we wise. You got to crawl before you walk. So they just agreeing. Like at that time in your life, you was willing to deal with that. You know the worth of what you feel like you worth now, and you ain't willing to deal with this shit no more. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck it.
Now, because I didn't ask you so much shit, I feel like I should let you ask me some shit before I get the fuck off this live. So you got the floor.
Okay.
Now you got to think.
So is a woman? What is the most kind of for like what to a man after he's done with a woman? What is the kind of woman a man can't forget?
Mm, I think that depends on the man.
But
For
what's
me,
like the general?
and in general, a man can't forget the woman who made him feel the most alive, right? So I'm gonna say this, like it's probably been I've dealt with a lot of women, but you'll never forget the woman that made you feel like the greatest version of yourself. So
Okay.
like what that could be, y'all had y'all made a lot of money together. That could
Uh-huh.
be y'all had great sex together. That could be when y'all went on trips, you feel like, y'all had the dopest vacations together, but the bitch that brought you that happiness that made you feel like, hey man, I'm on top of the world. When
Uh-huh.
I'm dealing with this chick, you will never forget her because you gonna always chase that feeling within the next shit. You see what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And that may not be sexual at all. Like you said earlier, some people it'd be the vibe. It'd be, what I'm saying, the energy that they give you. It's girls that I know far as for me, like I appreciated the fact that they brought like my best ambition out of me. Like whereas this girl here may been a more attractive, this girl here might have pushed me to be like the best possible me I could have been. And I
Yeah.
needed that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I never forget them because of that, because I know that it was a benchmark. It was somewhere else I was supposed to go. And had that girl never came into my life, I probably wouldn't have got there. I probably would have been satisfied with where I was at. You feel me?
Literally. Yeah.
So, I think for a man that's important. Now, I say it depends on the man you ask, because some dudes literally think what they did. So I'm
You
saying
be
my
like the one
answer,
who had the best pussy.
right. So my answer ain't based on that because I don't really prioritize pussy like that. And a lot of men may or may not think like me when it comes to like what makes, a female stand out or what makes a female so great to them. Not saying, you know, good pussy ain't important. But I'm just saying, when you're talking long term, when you're talking about dealing with a woman for years and years and years, man, she gonna have to bring way more to the table than just some good pussy.
Hell
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? For y'all to keep growing in whatever type of situation that y'all in. So for me, that's
So
my
okay, what brings out the worst in a man from a woman?
man. What I probably posted today, like a problematic woman, a woman that isn't submissive in any type of way. Um, she always bringing you down instead of helping you build up. So like, although I feel like it's nothing wrong with doing nice things for your woman, or fucking with the female that's down for you, like that's one thing. But when you dealing with a woman, like in a situation start with just you taking up for paying for this, paying for that, and the only thing she doing for you is just giving you some pussy, like she ain't got nothing else to bring to the table. Usually those situations aren't going to be beneficial long term, because when you're in need or when you're trying to get to the next level, the whole relationship or situation was built off of taking from you.
Yeah.
So when it gets to the part where it's like, I need you to do this, or I need you to play this role, or I need you to help me build this, whatever that case may be, she didn't sign up for that. That ain't what she was looking for. So you, out your mind, even thinking that shit is going somewhere, because that's not what she signed up for. And I'm not just making it about money when I say problematic. problematic with mentality too. Cause like some bitches just got fucked up attitudes, right? Like you be like, damn, bitch, you always mad. Like, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter what you do for the chick, it ain't enough. Oh, you got your cat with you. It don't matter what you do for the chick, she ain't enough. It ain't enough. She always gonna find something to complain about and nag about. I hate a nagging ass bitch. Like, you ever had a friend, you be like, damn, bitch, we out. The vibe good. We smoking. We chilling. This bitch done found something to complain. I hate a nagging ass bitch. What
Facts.
what else? I
Does a
hate a
man
people.
does
Oh,
a
go
man
ahead.
realize when he lost something good?
For sure. For sure. I think all men do that. Like regardless of how fucked up the dude is, at some point, if you live long enough, you have a moment of clarity. The moment of clarity may come the next week. It may come when you have to go to jail. It may come when you get the new bitch who don't do all the good shit that the last bitch used to do naturally. But it's gonna come.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna come, and you know whether you learn from it, that's on that guy. But I would definitely say, yeah, it comes, and you know you move accordingly for sure.
Okay, last question. What makes pussy good?
Interesting. Oh, well, obviously, pussy ain't good if she don't got no walls for real. That's we could just start there. Pussy ain't. Well, I'm gonna tell you what makes it not good. Like if like bitch, if everybody can walk around inside that motherfucker, it's probably not that good. If it has a bad smell, it's probably not that good. So you automatically, you know, you automatically suspended from this category if you already got a smell, or if a motherfucker go inside there and they could, you know, set up a mansion in that motherfucker. What? So you know, I think now that we know what doesn't make it good, obviously it gotta be wet. It gotta be, you know, it gotta be juicy. It gotta be, you know, that's what make the motherfucker keep coming back. Cause he like, damn, my brother had to do nothing, and it's like a water park around this motherfucker.
Ah,
Um, I think also what makes good pussy is gonna be like that energy, that chemistry, right? Cause like
mm,
a bitch could have some good pussy for me, but might not have no good pussy for Bob. You
yeah,
feel me? Bob might got $1 million, but she don't really like Bob like that. So her pussy don't react the same for Bob. You
that's
feel
true.
me? So Bob experience is totally different from my experience just because she was ready for me. She wanted me. The energy was there. The attraction was there. She couldn't wait to do whatever she was finna do with me. Not saying that it always worked out like that for me in my life. Like I didn't deal with some bitches who I was like, God damn, bitch, what did I come here for? You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like that shit gonna happen to the best of them. But I think, yeah, that's really what make good pussy. Like the energy, the wetness of it, um, no smell, and I think sex appeal. I don't think a lot of women put enough attention into having sex appeal and charisma no more. Cause like to an extent, I ain't saying this is true. To an extent, all pussy can be kind of the same to an extent. If it get wet and it feel good and to an extent, I'm not saying they all created equal, but you know what I'm saying. You close your eyes and you put your dick in it. You hump long enough, you might nut. Okay, to an extent, right?
Yeah.
But I think what separated a lot of the energy of women like many years ago, and I don't know how you feel about this, but when you watch like videos of like women in the 70s or 80s or just other eras, a lot of them had more class and sex appeal and charisma that made their sexual energy more. And I think that went along with making the pussy so much better. Cause you was like, damn, before you even fuck the chick, it was like, damn, bro, like she caught, like I'm trying to think like who's somebody who you would say got that, like Jennifer Lopez. is a very she got high sexual energy. I don't give a fuck how old she gets. She probably gonna turn dudes on. You
Yeah.
feel me? And I think a lot of women now in this era don't have that energy without necessarily just being slutty.
Yeah, that's true.
You see what I'm saying? It's a difference between being classy and having sex appeal and just being a slut. And
Yeah.
like, if you classy and got sex appeal, you ain't even got like some bitches gotta show titties and wear nip pasties and have their ass hanging out. You may feel like, man, I could throw on the right dress and these motherfuckers is gonna go crazy. The other bitch might feel like she gotta have the BBL busting out the skirt to get the same attention. You see what
That's
I'm
true.
saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
But I think we had another great conversation. I'm gonna
We
post this
had an
link.
amazing convo.
Yeah, yeah. We touched on a lot of shit.
That we did.
I'm definitely gonna bring you back through this motherfucker. I'm gonna
Us
post this
too.
shit on YouTube. I'm gonna post a lot of clips from this motherfucker. I'm pretty sure you're gonna get some new followers, and I'm probably might too.
Yeah.
So, I just appreciate you taking some time jumping on this motherfucker, and we got to do this again sooner than later.
Let's do it, man. It's good talking to you. Too deep.
Always love. Be safe.
All right. Bye.